Hello lovelies. So today's energy message from the fairies, we got the Queen of Swords. Now this often happens when these are boundaries, definitely. She doesn't take any crap, as you can see, but I think here in this card particular, she's put her sword down for a harp. So she's using more words rather than actions, I think. She's not afraid to say no. And this could come after a period of having your boundaries stepped upon. I didn't think I was going to get to do a reading today, because I had a really weird dream last night that I was responsible for someone else repeating the same mistakes. I even offered up my life, you know. So what do we say to that? We say no. We're not responsible for anybody else. It came with the Five of Cups. It's definitely, yeah, the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So again, it's disappointment. You know, not crying over spilt milk, they say, but it's actually the cups that are spilt over. But there are still two cups there. So sometimes our expectations of other people are a bit, you know, too high. And we end up with this feeling of disappointment. But so, yeah, there she is. Queen of Swords. Knows exactly what she wants. Doesn't settle for anything. But she's very headstrong. The Queen of Cups is in her heart. This one's in her head. She knows exactly what she's doing. Now, with this card came motivation. I love the way that the colours... So we can use this Queen of Swords energy to get motivated. I mean, it's a beautiful energy for getting your wand out and doing manifestations. So the motivation here is, when spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. So that's that energy. We can use the Queen of Swords energy to go, right, that's it. Let's get cracking. The other card that came out, I'll put her down, was Come Together. So it's definitely a card of manifesting something, but it's not something that we do on our own. Now, the Queen of Swords very often, sometimes she can push people away. This card is saying, no, many hands make light work. To get this off the ground, we need lots of people, a collective. So get motivated and bring everybody together. Look at that. So as we can see here, everybody's got their own gift that they're bringing to the table. But it does take motivation. And if somebody isn't motivated or they're a bit of a taker, then the Queen of Swords will just say, no, sorry, not the right energy for me. And this is where motivation comes to. I just absolutely love that. So there's a lot of watering going on. Planting. The bees are out. This lady is balancing, I think it's a dragonfly or a fairy in one hand and a flower in the other. Strong card of manifesting. And then this came out as well, which is barriers. And this again is the girl, the fairy on the dragon, and she's flying through the barriers. Now the full moon's there, so we've got this full moon coming up. So this could be limitations. Again, it's that fire energy of the Queen of Swords saying, I can do anything. I can get through all the barriers, whether these are barriers within myself or barriers that are in the 3D. Nothing's impossible when you're flying on top of a dragon and you've got that energy behind you. Like I said, this has possibly come after some disappointment, but there is a bottom of the deck was magical gateway. So there's a real strong opportunity here to shift. I remember last summer, every time I saw a gateway, I just went from one timeline to another, and I documented the whole thing. So these little doorways can actually catapult you into a new reality. So that's the energy that's at the moment. And the bottom of the deck there was answers within. And she's coming, you know, she's, oh, look at her. I'll say, all these are new to me. She's kind of dipped out of one reality and gone into herself with her candle and just staring at the flame to get the answers that she needs. Beautiful. And I love the way, I mean, it's so, these are so, the way they all go together. So, you know, we've got the roses, which is obviously growth, beautiful flowers, pink flowers, and we've got the purple and a little bit of blue. I do think these are ideas as I'm using them. And the horns on her head, you know, say that she's got the ability to, you know, almost not headbutt, but don't mess. But yeah, the colours. So there's the purple. This is these barriers are mind space. So the purple represents the third eye. So these barriers are definitely mental barriers. And this coming together is a beautiful green. The majority of it is green, so it's heart-centered, attracting your tribe. And then again, the motivation comes from the heart to get this job done, whatever that job may be. Let's have a little ask, see what else is going on. I'll try and get this uploaded today. So yeah, is there anything else we need to know with the Queen of Swords? Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is the two guys here have they've got their dragon, but they're planning. They're coming up with ideas. Again, this Seven of Wands is definitely come together, work together. Let's all get everything, let's get the action together. We've studied what it is that we needed to do. We've worked hard. We're going to take flight, but we've got to make sure that everything's in order. Let's make sure our dragon has been fed, watered, knows where he's going. Seven of Wands, beautiful card. But they're working together. It's definitely a coming together of like minds. Motivation as well, Seven of Wands. And anything else? barriers. Anything for the barriers. What barriers do we need to break through? The Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands can often represent, you know, obviously past hurts. The wounded warrior, they call it. And as you can see, he's kind of looking at his dragon and he's thinking, is he ready? Are we ready? Oh, this has happened before. That's happened before. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm a little bit Queen of Swords about letting people in. I've been hurt. But it's just, it literally is breaking through that barrier. That's what it is. So the Nine of Wands, it could be a time of healing as well. Something could, you know, the last chapter could have been quite heavy, quite daunting. And you're just a little bit on guard as to, you know. But it is about breaking through that barrier. Get on your dragon. Break through that barrier. Because we've got this collective energy coming in. Of all these people that want to do, they've all got the same mindset. They want to do the same thing. They want to get together. But this kind of energy of uncertainty because of things that have happened in the past could actually, you know, block the motivation needed to get this done. And that's, again, you know, the Queen of Swords, she doesn't what's the word, take fools lightly, something. I mean, she knows, but she has had to go through a lot of cutting ties to get to this energy. So we've got the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Again, these are limiting beliefs, feeling trapped, but it's mental inside. So this is it's feeling like there's no way out, rather than there is no way out. Feeling trapped. Anything else? Six of Pentacles. So yeah, this has this energy of giving and receiving in equal balance, and that's what's needed when we come together. Everybody pulling their own weight. Everybody doing their bit. Everybody putting the same amount of energy in, the same amount of physical energy in. It's reciprocated, it's balanced. It can also be gifts coming in for hard work in the past. I had a gift yesterday from my dad in heaven. A girl's world that I always wanted when I was a kid. And it was, I couldn't believe it when I went in the shop, and it was sat on the top shelf. So it was as high as what it would have been when I was like 7 years old. And I always used to ask, and he said, no, you haven't been good enough. That's the kind of thing we can expect from the Six of Pentacles. It doesn't necessarily mean money. It can just be rewards. So we've got the King of Cups at the bottom. So he's the masculine, quite romantic energy, who has mastered his emotions. And he doesn't say a lot, but he's always watching. And he's kind of like the opposite to the Queen of Swords. because she's in her head, he's in his heart. So it could be asking us again, or this could be part of the collaboration, is a King of Cups is coming in. I'm going to do the Green Witch Tarot. So yeah, it did feel like a little bit of inner child healing yesterday was going on. So anything from the Green Witch Tarot to back up? Harvest. Well, there we go. So the harvest is very much like the Six of Pentacles. It's coming together, reaping the rewards of past efforts put in, or things that are going to be energy that's fruitful, I'm getting with harvest. But definitely that feeling of rewards for past efforts. Anything else? Look. Harvest time. Again, that's got a very green energy to it. So it's emotional fulfillment rather than material. It can be material, but it's got a very green feeling to it. We've got the Knight of Wands. Now this represents this knight is a lady coming in with her wand. She's got an amazing idea. She's not coming in fast. Slow, steady. But again, she'll be one of these collaborative folk. This has definitely got a feel of tribe coming forward. Could be news as well. Knight of Wands. And the Two of Pentacles. So going backwards and forwards with an idea. Also maybe juggling two ideas. Possibly two business opportunities coming in, but juggling two ideas, and make sure that you have balance. There's got to be balance. And again, that with the coming together, it's almost like he's weighing up which coin's the heavier, which one is you know, there's definitely juggling around with two ideas. Messages from the fairies. Let's see if we get anything here. Oh. Let's have a look. Messages from the fairies around this motivation, barriers coming together. Two of Pentacles and harvest. Well, that was quite a lot, but I'm going to have a look. Oh, one just fell on the floor. And there again, it's express your individuality. That came up yesterday. So whatever this is, it's definitely, you know, something holiday. The answers you're looking for can be found during the vacation retreat or holiday getaway. Like I said before, you know, that's what druids did. That's what they do. They move because when we move, we can see things from a different angle. We can see them from far away. Maybe we need a break from the situation. But it gives us a different perspective. It means we can break through these barriers of maybe the way that we were looking at things previously. Affirmations. To lift up your thoughts and energy, to attract your desires, use positive affirmations. So I'm massive on affirmations. I am free to be at peace is a good one. Again, that will invoke this purple. We've got the new moon there. So maybe leading up to that new moon. If anyone wants any help with any affirmations, we have to understand that doing affirmations 5 times and thinking something's going to happen isn't going to work. It is 24/7 process. That's doing the inner work to change negative thought patterns and to manifest the best outcome. So affirmations. My vibe attracts my tribe. There we go. Admit your true feelings to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is you truly desire. So yeah, that really is taking time out just to have a real proper think about, you know, what we think we attract. So we have to be mindful of our thoughts. So if we're in an energy of 9 of Wands, then we're gonna attract this. We're too scared to open up. Again, like I said, you know, the Queen of Swords energy is great for getting motivated and getting things done, but we don't want to be on the defensive in our head space. We need to move into our heart space. And that's exactly what the King of Cups has done. He's done thinking about it. Everything he does is from his heart space. So we do have to make sure. And you may have options. That's definitely an options card. And again, you know, she hasn't got a problem saying no. Sorry, that's not for me. Bye. Because she has sat and thought about what it is that she wants, knows what she wants. One from the Rose Oracle, maybe 2. Let's have a look. So yeah, Druids always went away, travelled a lot because it gave them expansion of the mind. They could see things clearer. And then you have experiences. If you're doing the same thing day in and day out, you're less likely to have expansive experiences. Rapture. Sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy and pleasure. I think this is the energy that we're being asked to get into. This is the heart space. So quite possibly, like I said before, she's, I mean, look at her face. she's been heartbroken, definitely. And she's still got this 9 of Wands energy about her, indecisive. I don't know, I went there before, but it is asking us to open our hearts and come together. Something that we really want to do. And then bottom of the deck is the Bud. Potential, promise, it's about to happen, keep going, we keep getting this. So there's definitely something brewing. And it looks like, moving forward, 7 of Wands. And with the... She's on the dragon. I reckon around this full moon, we're going to get some light on the situation. I love you.